Hello, gach duine ceochaí bhfuil mar fad agus bhar géad míle fáilte ar ais go dtí. Thank folk, it's Thursday. Tá ar ais aríst an seo le sesiún eile agus tá a tnú go mór leis. I'm looking forward to it very much. I'm just catching up on some of the comments here. Rebecca claiming she knows how to irritate Irish people, and I'm very, very certain that can be the case. Rebecca, I'm only joking. So Julie Bourgeois, Dirait, I'm from Quebec. Bonjour Julie, comment ça va? Ça va bien. But let's see now what I was going to say. Catch it up here. I from Marta VDZ. I'm here in the Czech Republic, but it isn't Eastern Europe. It used to be part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, not Central Europe, with Central European specifics. Very nice, very nice. I was recently talking to a guy from Poland, and he explained that the Czech languages and the Polish languages are very similar, both Slavic, and that when a Polish person listens to a Czech person speaking, it sounds as if like a child is saying the words, and if a Czech person speaks to a Polish person, it sounds like they're saying it silly as well. So I wouldn't mind knowing about that. Connor Moore is in there all the way from Gorey. Connor, how are you getting on? Good to hear from you. Big news coming your way very soon, and very, very excited for when that happens. Cześć from Poland. Aniszcza, cześć, dziękuję, not dziękuję, jak się masz, dzień dobry. Then I got like dziękuję then for thank you, and do widzenia for goodbye, and a few other ones that I care not to mention here as well. But great to have you here. Let's see what else we got. The chocolate muffin puffin the other day was so good. That's good to know that you're eating well. We'll start things off with a song, and I'll try and keep track of the comments coming in as they do. And I by myself today. No, the lads should be joining soon. I'm not 100% sure if they will be, but I'm here anyway for the time being. So, and we've got Connor Moore in the comments to keep us company as well, which is always good. But I'll start off with a song from Belfast from the mighty. Not Belfast, what am I saying? It's a different song. I always get these confused. This is from the Mighty Men. Hey little girl, is your daddy home, or did he go and leave you all alone? Oh, got a bad desire. Low, I'm on fire. And now tell me now, baby, is he good to you? Or do he do to you the things that I do? Oh, let me take you high. Low, I'm on fire. Sometimes it's like someone took a knife, baby, edgy and dull, and cut a 6-inch valley through the middle of my skull. And at night I lay in bed with the sheets soaking wet, and a freight train running through the middle of my head. Only you can cool my desire. Well, oh, I'm on fire. Sometimes it's like someone took a knife, baby, edgy and dull, and cut a 6-inch valley through the middle of my skull. And at night I lay in bed with the sheets soaking wet, and a freight train running through the middle of my head. Only you can cool my desire. Low, I'm on fire. Low, I'm on fire. Shin, a little bit of Bruce to start the day. I'm sure we may as well. Get this tuner up going here. Keep the comments coming. I'll have a quick read in a second. Let's see what we're going to. G'day, mate. Oh, yes. Thank you very much, Lise. Lisa says this might keep me company because I'm on my own tonight. Wonder if we know any Spanish ones for the Corona. La cerveza más fina. Gracias, mi amor. Bloody good. I just gotta make sure this is all. So we keep the numbers going with Bruce. Haven't done this one in a while, so we see how this one goes. Well, I come from down in the valley, mister, when you're young, we bring you up to do just like your daddy done. Me and Mary, we met in high school. She was just 17. Drive on out of this valley, down to where the fields were green. We'd go down to the river, and into the river we'd dive. Oh, down to the river we ride. I got Mary pregnant, and man, that was all she wrote. For my 19th birthday, I got a union card and a wedding coat. We went down to the courthouse, and the judge put it all to rest. No wedding day smiles, no walk down the aisles, no flowers, no wedding dress. That night we went down to the river, and into the river we dive. Oh, down to the river we ride. I got a job working construction for a Johnstown company, but lately there ain't been too much work on account of the economy. Now all them things that seem so important, well, mister, they vanish right into the air. Now I act like I don't remember, and Mary act like she don't care. But I remember us riding in my brother's car, our body tan and wet down at the reservoir. And at night on that banks I'd lie awake upon her clothes just to feel each breath she'd take. Now those memories come back to haunt me. They haunt me like a curse. Is it a dream or life that don't come true? Or is it something worse that sends me down to the river? Oh, I know the river is dry, sends me down to the river tonight. It sends me down to the river, but I know the river is dry. It sends me down to the river tonight. Down to the river, my baby and I. Oh, down to the river we ride. 2 Bruce songs to start. Sure, why not? In fairness, you can't bait the bit of Bruce. Let's see what's going on here on the old comment section. Conor Moore's getting great showing up. Get a request. Adele's new stomper of a tune. I'm afraid I haven't listened to it enough. I've heard it once, and it is class, but I haven't actually properly listened to it, so I definitely won't be able to give it a crack tonight, I'm afraid. But great request, Con, and thanks as always for being here and piping in with the whacker, with the brilliant requests. When did you come to Poland? I was in Poland many years ago, but what I was saying earlier was that I was talking to a guy from Poland who's here in Ireland, and he was telling me about it. But I went to Krakow, visited Krakow a long time ago, 8 years ago at this stage now, and I hope to certainly go back again soon. Poland is an amazing country, and the people are amazing too, and we have a great affinity here. Ireland and Poland are very well connected. It's one Polish is a hugely spoken language here in Ireland, and I'm going to try and learn some at some point as well to try and keep up with the languages we have on this island. Lisa, you legend, I can't agree more. New World Jacobite. James Hayes is coming in. Always solid request. The word Viva la Quinta Brigada. It's one I have to learn, James. I'm afraid I wouldn't even be able to bluff it, but I'll definitely come back with it. Christy, I might be able to tip out a couple of Christy songs down in a second. Christine Stockdale. Yeah, it's nice. Just a bit of picking on the guitar is all that was, but it's a great song in fairness. Is Decky B in there as well? Decky B is in, yes. How are you doing, Deck? Good to see you on today. Looking forward to tomorrow, so I am. Let's see. Shivers from Ed. Oh, jeez, I don't know what I'll be able to do. Shivers. I have a request in for Solace, and I haven't done Solace in a long time, so I will do that right now, and hopefully I don't mess it up. It's not the same without Con coming in with his big toms and getting it all going, so we'll see how we go. I might be able to keep her going with this bad boy here. I've got Connor down here underneath me on my foot, so I'm just giving him a kick all the time. But I'll whack into this one now. If anyone is out there actually and you're hitting around Facebook or whatever, if you want to look up Sound Out Rhythm, it's Connor's page, and even just to kind of give him a like. So Connor's our drummer. He was like in Sholin from the very start, and now he drums with us as often as we can get him. Sound Out Rhythm. I'm just going to put it in the comments there. Just have a look him up on Facebook and Instagram and all that kind of stuff, and I'm sure he'd appreciate now a like or two if you can do that, if you spread that. He puts up unbelievable videos, and he's teaching all the Wexford how to play the drums, and further afield as well. But yeah, so what was requested? It was Solace. So let's see.
Ben ik trillen dan lang vader weten zoals je is van ik jou erna dat me alert get alarm lost in the me be a glad is not land until je dan la gumahan rela me kuning free je dan so sanctita chez le nous seroni be a in free dan moment aan wie mijn gemak nu wist mij je alle gaan dat me a gerlar lost in a rimmy be a glad is not land until je dan love la guma san darcha don na bia in so aríst no na bia in san darcha don na bia in so aríst no na bia in san darcha don na bia in so aríst bígh tú Riles alles o bígh tú Shadan lagumacha relamicuning free Agesta salesictita shilenu sereni Shadan lagumacha relamicuning Agest sole sectitam shilenus erani jedam alagumacham relamikuni free Agest sole sectitam shilenus erani Nasirim chri spragdom an tanvi Mangam machne vismei walacha
I've been a piece of Bígí as well. I mean, it was the whole song. It was a bit of crack though, a bit of crack. Thanks very much for requesting it. I think it was up here. Who was it that requested it? A few people requested it. A few people requested it actually there, but I'm trying to scroll back, but I can't go too far back. Who was it that said it? Who said? Sorry, I'm nearly there. I'm getting to the start of it. Solace. Oh God, I can't see. But anyway, yeah, no, that it's the build-up bit where it's like, this talk, that bit, and it goes builds right up, and then we've got kind of going, yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, and we have a very special guest on the outside there. I was looking, I saw on the screen that the PayPal link popped up during. I was like, I didn't do that. So I was like, I knew that we were going to have a special guest in tonight. So fáilte istigh an Farahain Cuivín Sortail. Ceoil tú Kev.
Come
In Skilling.
Oh my God, Neil Moran, no, not much now, I have to say. I literally just ran in the door. I had to burst into the shower because I had about 3 days worth of stink on me. So, and then I ran up the stairs and onto this.
It's good to have you in right now. I got a request in there for Rise, which I might do in a while. But before we do, we have Connor on here, and I want you to tell me what's your favorite memory in the band with Connor.
With Connor,
yeah.
It's more of an image than like it's one particular moment when we were practicing for, I can't remember what it was. It was something in 2016 anyway. Or, yeah, around 2016. I think it might have been for the Irish Roar. And we were in Ronan. And I turned around to tell Connor something like in between songs. And he was sitting down at the drum kit with the t-shirt up to here, his hand sitting on it, and a fag just swimming for Whoa.
Oh, class. Absolutely class. Oh, Jesus
God.
Christ.
But yeah, so that's my favourite memory of Connor. Oh,
James Hayes is after coming in saying, if Connor gives you permission, would love you to come good on your 3-month-old promise to do Dance at the Crossroads. Best song or fud na tíre. Ain't some go let's go home on Latin chin James. It's probably on Toran Pelle is SARS and munching. It's probably the best like GA song there is out there. But I'm afraid I won't be able to do it. Like, I'm not from Wexford. Although if you want to put a bit of pressure on Connor is welcome aboard anytime he wants to come in here and do that song. We did it once. Connor's from Gorey, a town in County Wexford. For people who don't know that.
where the crossroads are.
Yeah, where the crossroads actually are. We played a gig on those crossroads, the Gorey Market Festival. Did it a couple of times, and we had some crack. It was absolutely brilliant. But I think we might have told a story before. But Keith also plays drums in the band, so we were like, look, we have to do it because Connor knows all the words, and there's a bit of a kind of a rap bit to the Dance at the Crossroads where you're listing out all the players from the team back in '96, and Connor knows it all. Obviously, like as in he could be asleep and he'd be able to ream it off. So we're like, Connor, you have to go up front and take centre stage and sing that song. So Keith went back onto the drums, and we all knew how to play it. And Connor went up and absolutely nailed it. And Gorey went mental. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So if Connor, if ever you're available to pop on here and jump in and give that a bit of a whirl.
We'll even let you give your own business a plug, Connor.
Yeah, I actually already gave him a big plug there earlier on.
I know. He has more than one business, Stefan.
Sorry, Sticks and Clicks. Look up that one as well. But
You need
Connor,
a
you
wedding
could bring in a
act.
bow run. You could do a
He's
bow
the
run
man.
job on it, couldn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You show you the six cards. He could, yeah.
Yeah, it would sound pretty good actually. Speaking of which, okay, because I don't know how much longer we'll have Connor. I'll do one song on the bow run.
He's been very quiet the last couple of minutes.
Yeah. He's been quiet. He's probably gone again. If he might pop up though, his ears might prick when he hears a bit of a bow run being badly played. He might come in to try and insult, but right. Let's see if we can get him.
Right, I give you the floor.
Over here. I need to go a little bit higher because I need to be able to hear the vocalato as well. But see if I can get both. She the vamoyo, she the vamoyo, she the vamoyo, she kaya khanarge. She the vamoyo, vale de shmori, khara she gostier mori khosharge. Avec que stimen gon chutuni lins, the rohi gol tip shuvana karuni. Khasik she sturen in yure de kusti, kharik she chule la kaya khanarge. She the vamoyo, she the vamoyo, she the vamoyo, she kaya khanarge. She the vamoyo, vale de shmori, kharik she gostier mori khosharge. Massa tu boss, but a malashot. Tasam na boss, tashi wrong, stolok shin target. She the vamoyo, she the vamoyo, she kaya khanarge. She the vamoyo, vale de shmori, kharik she gostier mori khosharge. But tasam na boss, kaya khanarge. But tasam na boss, tashi wrong, stolok shin rake, stolok shin target. Well, she the vamoyo, she kaya khanarge. Well, she the vamoyo, vale de shmori. It's khanak she gostier mori khosharge. Oh my God, my hand is wrecked. Oh, it's worse. I'm getting at that. I need to do a lot of more practice. I was like, I can't do this anymore. Oh, some crack. Connor, if you're out there, I apologise for bastardising your instrument.
It's better than my attempt at that. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down. I can't do it. Like it's because I suppose you do it on the guitar as well, don't you?
Yeah, but
Bit of overlap.
I was able to do that for a lot longer. It's when we took the break from doing this, because I was doing it maybe once a week then, you know.
Yeah.
Took the break, and that my arms are wrecked after it. Like, just my forearm there. Need to get back on that track again. But
What was the break for, Stefan?
What was what?
What was the break for?
Duetting.
Yeah, exactly. Have to be able to take a break every now and then.
I don't know. If I knew I wasn't going to be able to do Sheila One Moy on the boat on, I wouldn't have got married.
Wouldn't have got married. Lisa'd understand.
Yeah, she'd understand in fairness. Like,
she loves that song.
Oh, gee, my arm was actually wrecked after that. I couldn't really sing it through properly. But I get another time. Kevy, will you give us an old tune on the boat on, or not on the boat on the chord?
I could do the bar on either, but it'd be very boring.
Just do a lot of rhythms on the boat on.
Because I don't sing with it.
Yeah.
I will, yeah. The house is like a building site at the moment, so the camera is very tactically angled. There's actually a pallet right here.
Very nice.
Right against me. So actually that was another reason I was a bit late on. I had to move all the stuff out of the room.
Just before you start there, Kev, there seems to be a bit of an issue with Facebook. I think people from Facebook...
I just saw that. A lot of people are jumping over, but if anyone's on Facebook there, could you tell us... Well, if there's problems, you probably won't hear it, but could you tell us if you're having problems, or if people are on YouTube and could check the Facebook link and report back? That'd be fantastic as well.
I'll see if I can have a look and see what's going on here.
I checked you on Facebook right before I came on and it was working fine, but...
Was it?
Oh, we have someone saying no problems for me.
Okay, well if it's working...
No problems in EU Central Time.
All right, well if there's one person or two people, if it's working for some people, then it should be all right then. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. No worries, right? Kev, I'll give you the floor. Off you go. Let's blow it I see Stefan practicing his baron even more there in the background.
That was actually, I was asked to play Slipjigs last week, and I think I was actually asked to play the first one that I played there, which I actually didn't play at all last week. So apologies whoever requested that. That's it's actually I heard Boxing Banjo playing it during the week. It is Farewell to Wally Range, I think is the name of it. It's Michael McGoldrick tune.
It's a class one. I like it.
It's like the that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice one. So if anyone wants to learn it, you can. It's on YouTube somewhere.
Yeah, you should put up an old tutorial, Kev, to it.
There's a really nice one of Michael McGoldrick playing it with Donal Lunny, actually. It's really nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
I recommend listening to that.
What's it called? Did you say welcome to...
It's Farewell to Wally Range, I think.
Farewell to Wally Range.
I could be way off with that now. Someone's probably laughing at what I'm calling it there. Something like that.
It's very cool. Very, very cool. Really like that. There's a lot of people here, Kev, that are suggesting that you sing Older Chests by Damien Rice.
I won't be doing that tonight now, but another night. Definitely.
We'll get you for tonight. Because what I was thinking that next week we will all be together. And next week will be the closest thank folk to Halloween. Iha hola. Iha hola. Yeah, so we should probably do kind of a bigger one again, you know, to commemorate that, and I think we will. So the 29th of October, or will we do it the 28th? 29th, I think, possibly. We do know.
Do you have your costume ready, Stefan?
By God, I do. All ready to go. But I will finish off. So the 29th of October, which is 2 days before Samhain, or Icha Hauna, the end of the Celtic New Year, or the end of the Celtic year and the beginning of the Celtic New Year.
The end of the New Year and the beginning of
the end of the Celtic Old Year, the start of the new one. So we'll do a live stream all together from Kilkenny again, hopefully, and we'll get it all set up. So, and we do a few different things. That we might get Kev to do Older Chests that night. So what we could do actually...
That is a scary thought.
That is a scary thought, yeah. What we could do during the week is if you wanted to get in some requests for that during the week and send them in to us, maybe we might put up a few of those kind of boxes, you know, on Instagram where you can put up like a question, yeah, or suggestion. Or I might put out a tweet as well. So what I'll do is I'll put up a tweet, we put up a thing on Instagram, and I'll put up a thing on Facebook as well, just for suggestions for next week. And we'll grab all suggestions together. It can be our own stuff. It can be Irish stuff. It can be anything really. And we'll put together a list of songs for that. And we'll play them for you next week for Ichahauna. So for people who don't know too much about Celtic festivals, there are 4 Celtic festivals, each one heralding in a new season. So Samhain is possibly the biggest one, because it's the end of the year. Well, it was the end of the year for the Celts, and it was the start of a new year. So the 1st of Samhain, or the 1st of November, would have been the start of the new year. And it's based around the sun and the moon. The 21st of December is the shortest day of the year in Ireland. Therefore, that is right smack bang in the middle of Givre, or our winter. So the start of Givre is the 1st of Samhain, the 1st of November, and the end of Givre is the 1st of February, or which is known as Imbolc, which is another festival. So you've got Samhain. The first, I suppose, festival of the new year is Imbolc, which is heralds in spring, when winter finishes and spring begins. Then you've got Bealtaine, which is the start of May, the start of the summer months. And then you've got Lunacy, which is the start of August and the start of the autumn months, bring you back around to Samhain. So the 4 are Imbolc, Bealtaine, Lunacy, and Samhain, and we are coming up to Samhain now. And Samhain, as we know, is celebrated all over the world. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Samhain is celebrated all over the world as, I suppose, because the Celts came to Ireland maybe around 2,500 to 3,000 years ago, and really. And they had all their different traditions and festivals and stuff. And when Christianity came to Ireland around 1,500 years ago.
We know that one.
They brought a lot of the new traditions, and they tried to mingle a lot of the traditions together to make it easier. For example, Imbolc became St. Bridget's Day, Saint Bridget was named after a Celtic goddess, Breeds or Bridget.
Breed.
And Samhain then became All Souls Day and Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, that kind of stuff. There's a lot of festivals around the world that celebrate a similar idea of a close connection between the afterlife and the mortal realm around the time of Samhain. So like you've got China have one too. There's a moon party I think in Malaysia. You've got Dia de los Muertos then in Mexico. You've got Samhain in Ireland and Scotland, and I suppose in the UK as well. Anywhere that would have been Celtic. So and then you've got other things that kind of came around, that kind of thing. So it's like a blend of culture, and I love all these old traditions, and a lot of them have survived. So the reason we dress up is because it was a thin veil between the afterlife and the mortal realm or whatever. And that's what they believed, and they believed then that maybe some spirits and stuff would be around, and there could be some dhaoibh, which were good spirits, and there might be some evil spirits, and to try and kind of mask yourself from the evil spirits, you used to disguise yourself so that they wouldn't know who you were and that kind of thing. They wouldn't try and hurt you. So it was a form of protection. Now it's a form of getting sweets, pretty much, and that kind of thing. But so maybe
also the sorry, it just reminded me of the form of protection thing, the whole carving pumpkins thing. The history of that is to ward off spirits as well. But that was it was turnips. Mm-hmm. But then we moved from Ireland to America and realized pumpkins are way easier to carve.
Way easier. Like they're so much easier. Like I carved out a couple of turnips last year, and it takes forever. They're not as big, and you have to hack at it for ages.
I remember my grandfather telling me that. He's like, we carve turnips. And I remember laughing at him. Like,
yeah, Phil. What were you doing that for?
Just use a pumpkin.
Why did you use what? Why did you use watermelons, like? They'd be the easiest of the lot, like. They actually would, in fairness, but...
yeah, to be fair.
Yeah. But... So Petra's asking, do you put candles on graves at All Souls Day in your part of the world? Or is it just a Czech Slavic thing? No, yeah, we do put candles on graves.
People do,
yeah, absolutely, yeah. That's a very common thing. All right, it's November is like the month of All Souls, I suppose, which I'm assuming is the same in most parts of the world. So do get some songs in, get some ideas in. Maybe some people are saying maybe soul songs could be a nice thing, or something like that, or anything that you kind of think would be nice. But so thanks very much. I think somebody requested Rise, maybe, so might do that. We'll get Kev ready for a tune straight after as well. So if there are any requests for tunes, you can. And as always, if you wanna support us for what we're doing tonight and what we're doing all the time, it would be we could you can so where is it? Oh, just there, paypal.me/Shullin, and we might throw it into the comments there as well. Tip jar. It would be very much appreciated. Obviously, there's absolutely no pressure or obligation or anything at all. This is a completely free entertainment. But if you do feel like tipping, that's entirely your prerogative, but we would appreciate it. So I'll do Rise now. It's always great to get requests for our own stuff. Brenna timppel agus tógan ná War de chorna ag an bhfuil an rappa Nis sig tíú ar an scam an geall Se fógart saí an a silent siú ar an lam Oh, den láig tan do lim Oh, smutí blaisiú ní Oh, scam bhaid a siú Oh, sgnaid ó lim Sunny, it's good night rolling. Last it all it's good night rolling. Sunny, it's good night rolling. Last it all
of our lives. Let us be and show that we are proud. Another stone has helped us stand up and reach the light. Oh, the lights are to live. Oh, sweaty blashy only. Oh, skull white as sheep. Oh, it's good night rolling. Solid sun, it's good night rolling. Lost it all, it's good night rolling. Solid sun, and we will fly. Lost it all, oh, 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 it's good night rolling. It's good night almost. It's good night rolling. It's good night almost. It's good night rolling. It's good night rolling. Good night rolling. Sunny sun, it's good night rolling. Lost it all, it's good night rolling. Sunny sun, it's good night rolling. Lost it all, it's good night rolling. Oh, it's good night rolling. Oh, sunny sun, it's good night rolling. Lost it all. Take a breath and have a look around. Or the honey commands our dhaoibh.
Right. So that was a bit of Rise. It's always a funny when I get to certain parts of Rise. I'm like, which bit do I do? What do am I going to do the backing vocals? Am I going to do the lead vocals?
Well, I mean, as the lead singer, I'd imagine you do the lead vocal. That's just my idea. I don't know.
But
We're
you know,
wrong.
you're right. But like, you know, like when you're kind of coming into, you're not really thinking about it, you just expect
I
them to
know,
be
I
there,
know.
and then you just kind of naturally start singing them because, oh, they're not there, I'll just do it. And then you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
but I can't do the other bit now. You know?
I know. It's like listening to a track on your just on your headphones. Like
Yeah,
you're just kind of singing along, but you're not necessarily always singing the main part. You're just
Yeah,
singing bits and pieces.
I find myself very seldomly singing the main part. Actually, I'm always trying to do the other bits.
Yeah.
Oh god, just stick to.
Oh,
I should stick
Steph,
to what
I
I know.
never got to congratulate you. Well, not in person, but I suppose this is close enough. Stefan had his very first win in the Fantasy League, so he's now 1-5.
1-5, baby. 1-5. Woo! 1-5.
Well, I don't exactly have a stellar thing. I'm 3-3, so I
No,
can't really
I
talk.
mean, where are you? Like fourth, fifth, maybe something like that.
Yeah, but there's like 4 of us on 3-3, so it's like tied, really. Do you know what I mean?
Give yourself fourth and take that. You know?
Yeah, fourth. We're fourth.
No, like it's a bit of fun. Like it's the NFL fantasy thing, you know. It's American football. I don't have a clue about American football, but the fantasy game is pretty good. Like so, we've been playing it now, and I've just been losing every time because I haven't a clue what's going on. But I won one game, and the app keeps beeping like, "You won! You're a great coach!" And you're like, "Oh yes, I'm such a champion!" But I realised it took me to nearly November to finally get one of those messages. Everybody else has been getting them like week in, week out. I'm like, "Oh my god, this is cool!"
It was very funny. Like when you text me on, was it Monday afternoon? It's like I can't stop thinking about Julio Jones.
I couldn't. I was 7 points down, all right, and I had one player left to play, Julio Jones. Who does he even play for?
He plays for Tennessee at the moment. He used to play. He used to play for the Falcons. Yeah.
Oh, very good. Yeah. So I don't even know who they play for. I just know the people. And he had to get me 7 points, and they got me 7.4 points.
Potentially out for the next 3 weeks, but he won you that game.
I don't care. I'll sell him now. I'll get rid of him now. I don't care. I just wanted that one game, and Julio Jones came through. But,
excellent.
Very good, very good. So, Kev, have we got a tune on the old
Yes, we
Busca?
do. Actually, I saw the high level was requested there, so I said I'd play that.
Brought him
Yeah, no, I have to say it sucks you in the old fantasy football.
Yeah, it's good crack. It's good crack.
Yeah. But congratulations anyway, Stefan. May there be many more.
Does anybody else listen to us play NFL fantasy? I'm not sure if people do.
It's surely people watching and do fantasy football. We've got lots of people in America.
If Rebecca saying American football is exceedingly dull,
I disagree.
like I wouldn't be like, I'm not a fan of the sport necessarily. I'm just more of a fan of the game. But like, it's not too bad. It's not too bad in fairness. And we've got Kai saying that the Titans are their local team. So good job, Julio Jones. Yeah. So if anyone else plays a bit of
the Titans used to be, was it they were like the Texas Oilers or something, and then they moved to Tennessee.
So they're now the Tennessee Titans.
But like it used to be like the Texas Oilers, and then I think they moved to Tennessee. I could be wrong.
Yeah, Oilers wouldn't so much work. It works in Texas maybe, but not so much.
Yeah.
Right, I let you off, Kev. Take the floor, my man.
Yeah. What was the high level I said I'd play? That is the high level, and it was actually I was about to play another Harpipe by accident before, so I will actually play those now. I'm gonna have to look up the names though. Sorry. Yo. I see a lot of drinks and drinking emojis going up, and I'm getting a thirst, but I'm holding off Stefan till this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm holding off until I go to an undisclosed place, and not just undisclosed to the people watching and listening, but undisclosed to me as well.
Yeah. We're doing a mystery tour, and myself and Lisa are organising it. So all the lads, a load of our friends just gave us some money, and we put together a bit of a tour, and they don't know where they're going yet, so it's going to be fun.
I'm excited.
We have to just meet in the airport tomorrow at 6, and off we go. I actually can't wait. It's going to be great. I saw a request in there from Stefan Swede. Stefan Swede, I'm guessing who is Swedish, and asking for something kind of a traditional Irish one. So I said I'll do one that I'm kind of messing around with this last while. It's a different one. I don't think I've ever played it on Sanky Folky, but we'll give it a crack anyway. This one, I first got this song, or heard the song from Kev, actually. It's Kev who suggested.
Oh yes.
Who,
I was like, what song is this?
Yeah, it's a really nice one. So we give her an old whirl here.
Cool.
Le meshkani hem nismu Brein lana godoni vlashme O me mechalim bergo Chwera chwim fog targe Is fadalam wemmi Is fadalam wemmi o dimishi Is fadalam hisagas wasi Mali naguch ni chwilinan Denach me tiernon Is bekere baban de brakam Sneeuwlige meent in het dankor Ach mali das wan kwilinan Is vaderlam wemmi Is vaderlam wemmi o dimshi Is vaderlam hisagus huasi Mali in the goch ni cholinan O mensje in je keruach Is nadina ra nachtukenas Ni hen in micham na gobrach Godjokach malwan ni cholinan Is vaderlam wemmi Is vaderlam wemmi o dimshi Is vaderlam hisagas huasi Mali naguch ni chwilinan Fi Michelle hergul Is harle dom sein chevradoige Is je nachshi mar wan bio Bachel das o tandene Is vaderlam ummi Is vaderlam wemmi o dimshi Is fadal hís agus huasí Malí na goch ní chuilena Is fadal wemmi Is fadal wemmi o timshi Is fadal hís agus huasí Malí na goch ní chuilena Is fadal hís agus huasí Malí na goch ní chuilena
So binne Malí na goch ní chuileán or Malí na goch or an all a good version that I really like is a version by Danu, where the lead singer is Muireann Nic Eolas, one of the finest Irish singers I think ever, really, to be honest. She just has an absolute stunning voice, a real blend of kind of a modern traditional singer, and I'm a massive fan of her style, and she definitely has been the most that version is inspired by her version more than any others. But yeah, so I do have a few requests in as well. If anyone can tell me what that is, straight in. Anyone have that idea? I'll dedicate that one to Stefan, actually, because he was one who requested a kind of a traditional style one. And Rebecca is straight in with the answer. This is a bit of a fun one that we're going to pick it up with. So. Hey! There's another song that Kev introduced to me. Soca does give me my powers. Hey, yeah, make me jump and fat for hours. Hola, soca does give me my powers. Hey, yeah, drink my rum and share with others. Fat for hours, soca powers. It's a wonderful feeling we share together. All my brothers, all my sisters, today we make and we live. We party and sun and rain, we don't care what the people say. Watch the music hit my veins, so much powers I can't explain. Until I cool again, oh my Father take me away. All of my friends will say, hey, I'm phenomenal, phenomenal. I'm phenomenal, I'm phenomenal, phenomenal, I'm phenomenal, 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 yeah. It is such a happy song. Samina, well, soca does give me my powers. Hey, turn me into masqueraders. Hola, draw me straight in different colors. Cause soca does give me my powers. Masqueraders, we get powers. It's a wonderful feeling to stage together, holding the banners with different colors. We crossing the stage, we party and sun and rain. We don't care what the people say. Watch the music hit my veins, so much
powers I can't explain. Until I cool again and my father take me away. All of my friends will say I'm phenomenal, 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 I'm phenomenal. Hey,
Yay, bit of phenomenal. So I owe that to Lise. So I dedicate that one to Lise and I dedicate it to whoever else listens. Rebecca, in fairness, was straight in knowing what it was. So yes, Rebecca, you're always a fan of phenomenal. And I am a fan of phenomenal also. Can we get the main man, Kevy? Kevy, Arash istigh.
Hello.
Hello.
What's the story?
Not much now, not much. Played two songs that you introduced me to. One of them, Molly the Gua.
Two very different songs.
And the other one, phenomenal. Yeah. You could see, basically, I think those two songs I just did is the perfect like spectrum of like where we love, what of songs we love. Like literally,
Yeah, that's fair.
from like Irish traditional, like, you know, kind of.
I was like, I think I can tell which song I told you at which state I was in.
Yep, absolutely. You could see like it's the two sides, really, isn't it? Right there, it's like the yin and the yang, really. But
Wait, hear this one. It's
Yeah.
cross. And then the other one,
yeah,
it was like this. This is such a nice piece of art.
and it's class, and just two of them sitting down.
It does open with the line of Ermeshka.
Wait until you hear this song. It's such a fine piece of art. Phenomenal. It is class, to be fair, though.
Benjai, huh?
Yeah, very, very good. We've got
Where would
somebody
it be
from
without
Twitch.
Benjai?
Lewd Tara. Unite. I don't know what that means, but we're very, very happy to have you here in from
Okay.
Twitch.
As Roy Keane would say. Oh, crap.
All right.
All for the two Twitch users. Deadly. My two cats have gone into the bedroom to go to sleep. Are we putting them off, Christine?
What's that?
Her two cats have gone into the bedroom to go to sleep. They don't like the music, I'd say.
So, Lou Tara is saying, don't forget to remove the referral link from your browser so your view counts.
It is Rebecca. Lutara is Rebecca. She just said, that's me. You guys got rated again. I don't even know what got rated is, but if it puts our views up, perfect.
G'day. So what's the, don't remove the referral link from your browser? What does that mean?
You're talking double Dutch to me, Tara.
Waka
Rebecca.
woo woo. Yeah, I don't know.
There's a couple of...
Unitex
actually-
is in, is it?
I couldn't tell you.
Oh yes, this is show of hands. Hey guys, seems good. Nice.
I've seen like a few different people every so often just post wash hands.
Wash hands. Yeah.
Good tip. I remember Joe Duffy doing that. Yeah, I don't know if he still does it. I haven't listened to him in a long time. But like just as he'd go to the ad break, he'd be like, "Thank you very much. Wash your hands."
Class. Right, Chasadh. Tarna wasca, tá gur éisteach le tilóra agus tá gur príbeg bol na chuiris más féidir. Sa chúla.
Deadly. I just realised as well I have to pack after this because I won't see my home once I go to work tomorrow.
I've done that now. I've packed it, right, so should be good. Fog and Towler, chuid san sinna Kevy. Doom.
I wish I had timpani.
Yeah.
I did that one. I'll do... I'm trying to remember... I haven't done this one in a while. George White's. It's trying to remember what it is. Someone's asking what our handle on Twitch is. I think it's Shullin Live. If that's right, you won't see Stefan. If it's wrong, I'm sure he'll jump in and tell me. So Shullin Live, all one word. He's giving me a thumbs up. We're good. That was George White's was the first one, and the second one was the Arm and Sound. Thank you, Vesper. People watching on good few people on Twitch, I think. Well, when I say a good few, I mean we usually have like 2, and this week we have 10. So Twitch is on the up. So can you actually see the numbers on Twitch? Give me a thumbs up, yes or no. I'll check it when you're doing a song. If not, I'll do one more before Steve comes back on. Oh, what? More beer emojis. Good stuff, lads. What's the little riff you always play, Kevin? Hilary, that is... it's not actually from a tune. It's something my music teacher used to play, and I just copied him one day. He always, before he started playing, he'd always just... And then... all that kind of stuff. And then it's just me messing. That's like the Earthrise thing. But I tend to do it's almost like a twitch when you pick up the accordion. You just play those same things every time. Just got in the habit of it years ago and never stopped. The lads will tell you, like, anytime I'm sound checking, that's what I'll play at the start while I'm deciding what to actually play for a sound check. So there you go.
It's true.
That's where that comes from.
It's absolutely true.
Oh, sorry. Give me back the floor.
I want to do this.
This is my show. But yeah, it's just a habit.
Yeah, no, I suppose, yeah, sure, everyone kind of has their own thing. Do you remember Carl used to have doom 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 doom.
No, that's Keith.
Oh, that is Keith. What was Carl's one?
Carl's one was the one. I used to always think it was Love Cats, but it's not Love Cats. It's the one that's like Love Cats. You know, the do 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 do. Yeah. I used to always think it was Love Cats, but it's not. It's really similar to it. And Carl actually was watching earlier. If he is watching, could definitely tell us the name of it. But I always thought it was Love Cats by The Cure, but it's not.
Yeah. Right. Okay. That's very good.
It's like it's almost identical, or if it's not identical, one would sit under the other very easily. You know.
Yeah. Keith's one is doom 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 doom
Yeah.
doom 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 doom. It's actually a cool little bass riff.
It is a cool one. I don't know, is it from something or did he write it?
I don't know actually at all, but it's cool. So instead of this one, I think we got a request in there for it, so I'll give it a crack anyway. And it's the last song I'll do with standard, so I'm going to tune to Dagad after that. So
Sweet.
Lisa, if you're watching, you can come out here and join. I see what's happening here. Sorry, okay, I messed it up. I see what's happening here. You're face to face with greatness and it's strange. You don't even know how you feel. It's adorable. It's nice to see the humans never change. Open your eyes, let's begin. Yes, it's really me, it's Maui, breathe it in. I know it's a lot, the hair, the bar. When you're staring at a demigod, say, oh, just say except you're welcome. The island I pulled from the sea. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome. Just my better way of being me. It's the thumbs that pull up the sky. You were watching yay high this guy. When the nights got cold, you stole your fire from down below. You're looking at him, yo, oh. Also I lasso the sun, stretch the days and bring you fun. Also I harness the breeze, bring the star to bring your peace. What can I say except you're welcome? For the islands I pull from the sea. There's no need to pray, it's okay, you're welcome. I guess it's just my way of being me. You're welcome, you're welcome. Well, come to think of it, kid, honestly, I could go on and on. I could explain every natural phenomenon. The tide, the grass, the ground. Oh, that was Maui just messing around. I killed a Neil, buried its guts, sprouted a tree, then we got coconuts. What's the lesson? What is the takeaway? Don't mess with Maui, it isn't a breakaway. And the tapestry here on my skin is a map of the victories I win. Look where I've been and make everything happen. Look at the mini Maui, just tickety-tack. Ha, 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 ha. And there's the way, let me say, you're welcome. For the wonderful world you know. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome.
think of it, I gotta go. Hey, it's a day to say you're welcome, 'cause I'm gonna need that boat. You're sailing away, away, you're welcome, 'cause man, we can't do anything but float. You're welcome, you're welcome, and thank you.
Oh God. We need to practice that a little bit more. Right, we'll tune her up and we'll go for one or two others. We'll see how we are then. But thank you so much, everybody, for joining us tonight again. We have a few more songs to play, but we'll be wrapping up because we have a big day tomorrow. The mystery tour is on tomorrow for us. It's just a bit of fun. Oh, wrong way.
Stefan.
G'day, Kev.
Tá orm actually imacht.
No bother.
Ach,
But
dyn nhw'n tune on ever. I saw it and I saw no way.
Dyna tú ceann le nisise agus an sin críoch.
Yeah. Everybody. While Stefan's doing that, I'm going to do another tune because I actually have to go just now. But once I have this done, we'll see you all next week.
Yeah, for
Hopefully one where we're all together.
Yeah, ceann í cheanna. Dyna mu ceann le
Yeah.
cheanna. Fetch go hála.
Right, sorry. I'm trying to think what to do.
Shane Hennessy, ceachúil blas dirse.
Hey, Shadow.
Ceachúil tú héanú ach ban Thomas i log ítach.
Right,
Agus
that's what I got. Well, that's the victor I got.
bhfuil tú backs na Stát Aontaithe im mbliana níl ó achbán ach an bhliain se thugann bémuid le cúna dé Thomas a súil mór leis tá mu caiint le cuppa duine faoi chana héin agus Thomas an bís faoi. Bhfuil tú héin háláin. Actually, come my leabhar sa freisin mar eall gig tá tíocht is an nidál actually go lua.
Yes.
Bhí tú caiint le Umberto Crosby far intach.
Umberto.
Yeah. So actually anybody out there who is looking for a recommendation, another recommendation tonight, one guy we would highly recommend is our friend Shane Hennessy. If you
want to find him, he's in the comments on YouTube. Click on his page.
I'll throw him up here with his comment there, just saying which back Stát Aontaithe, which is basically, are you back in the US this year? Níl mit fós. Shane Hennessy, there's his name if you can see it. Definitely check him out. He's probably the best guitarist in the world, bar none. Well, I'm only joking, but no, he's like definitely up there, like, possibly the best guitarist in the world. But we're massive fans, and yeah, definitely look him up. He's an absolute legend as well. He's a fluent Irish speaker too, so that always makes it better on guitar and just a better person in general, I think. So,
absolutely.
But, yeah, cool. So, Kev, dinner to tune agus sin a couple of agus.
Whatever about his amazing guitar skills, it's the stories I love.
Yeah,
his Russian story was one of my favorites. So if you ever go to a gig of Shane's, ask him to tell you about his trip to Russia, and he'll do it. He'll do it during his show.
Yeah. He's class.
So,
all right, Kev.
Yeah, right. Chat to you later. PayPal me. No, am I messing? It's just because it popped up just as I finished. Good times, Steph.
I was waiting for the final beat.
No. Sorry, I do actually have to run, but thanks so much, everyone who has contributed and helped us out tonight. Shane, I look forward to hearing your impression of a Russian tannoy once again, whenever I do see you again. But if anyone hasn't heard it, you really should. Guys, thanks to everyone who's helped us out on PayPal, who's liked, shared, all the usual things. Thanks so much. We really appreciate it. It keeps us doing what we're doing. We'll see you all soon. Stefan, I'll see you very soon.
See you tomorrow, boys.
Slán, guys.
Slán a bhac ní bheith me slán. That's the mighty Kevin Shortall gone now from us. So I saw a couple of requests in Shin Lahai, couple of runs. So I'll do another couple and then we'll finish up in the next couple of minutes as well myself, because we have I have a lot going on as well with the organisation of this tour. It takes a lot of effort. So carrying on from what Kev said there, thanks so much to everybody who's been supporting us so far with the tips and all that kind of thing. And if anyone does fancy it, I will put the code up here again, or not the code, the link, tipjar paypal.me/Shortall, and a price of coffee or a pint or whatever. But there's obviously no pressure or anything like that either. So I will do the song. La hungry feeling came o'er me stealing, and the mice were squealing in my prison cell, and the old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal, to begin the morning. The screw was bawling, "Get up, you bowsy, and clean out yourself." And the old triangle went jingle jangle all along the bank of the Royal Canal. The lags were sleeping, Gussie was peeping, as I lay there weeping for my gal Sal, and the old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. Oh, the wind was rising and the day declining. As a lady I'm praying in my prison cell. The old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal.
in the female prison. There were 75 women, and it is amongst them that I wish I did dwell. And the old triangle could go jingle, jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal, and the old triangle went jingle, jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. I was 19 when I came to town. They call it the summer of love. They were burning babies, burning flags, the hawks against the doves. I took a job in a steamy down on Carlton Street, and I fell in love with a laundry girl that was working next to me. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a bit the wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. Just as long as there's no price in love, I'll stay. Wouldn't want me any other way. Brown hair zigzag around her face, and a look of half surprise, like a fox caught in the headlights. There was animal in her eyes. She said, young man, oh can't you see I'm not the factory kind, and if you don't take me out of here, I'll surely lose my mind. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a bit the wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price in love, I'll stay. You wouldn't want me any other way. We bust around the market town and picked fruit down in Kent, and now we could tinker lamps and pots and knives wherever we went. And I said that we might settle down and get a few acres dug, the fire burning in the hearth and babbies on the road. She said, oh man, you foolish man, it surely sounds like hell. You might be lord of half the world, but you're not own me as well. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a bit the wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price in love, I'll stay. You wouldn't want me any other way. Hey, hey. We were camping down the Garrow one time, and the work was pretty good. She thought we shouldn't wait for frost, and I thought that maybe we should. We were drinking more in those days, and tempers reached a pitch. Well, like a fool, I let her run with the rambling itch. Now last I hear she's sleeping out down in Derby Beat, with a white horse in her hip pocket and a wolf hound at her feet. And they say she even married once a man named Romany Brown, but even a gypsy caravan is too much like settling down.
They say her flowers faded now, hard weather and hard boo. But maybe that's the price you pay for the pain that you refuse. She was a rare thing, as fine as a bee's wing, so fine that the wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price in love, I'll stay. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, and I miss her more than ever words could say. If I could just taste all of her wildness now, if I could hold her in my arms today, she wouldn't want me any other way. If I could hold her in my arms today, I wouldn't want her any other way. Wouldn't want her any other way. It's a Bee's Wing, great old song written by Richard Thompson, and probably the most famous version, certainly in Ireland, would be Christy Moore's version. We have a few comments in here. Martha's asking, what does intach mean? And intach means wonderful. The word intas means wonder, and intach is the adjective form. It means wonderful. Myrna Miller, one of my all-time faves. I'd be curious to hear. Which one is that now? Sorry, it's in reference to another song that I don't know if I can find. Maybe one of these times be willing to play Where Did You Sleep Last Night? The Lead Belly or Nirvana version. Yeah. I've never actually played that one before, but very cool. I've heard both versions by Lead Belly and by Nirvana, and I really like them. I like what Kurt Cobain did to it, actually. That was the first version I heard, but then when you hear Lead Belly's, you kind of hear the old kind of old time soul version, which is really, really cool. And then you tend to think that Kurt Cobain did a very, very cool job in it, you know. Yeah, The Old Triangle was the first one. Massive song in Dublin, written by the mighty Brendan Behan many years ago, about his time in prison over in the UK. And I found out an Uid is definitely what this one that's coming in there, which I could do, but I was requested earlier to do the Island, Paul Brady one, a Derry Man. So I'll do that because I love the song as well, and it's one of my mom's favorite songs too. So I'll get this one going now. They say the skies of Lebanon are burning, those mighty cedars bleeding in the heat. They're showing pictures on the television, women and children dying on the street. We're still at it in our own place, still trying to reach the future through the past, still trying to carve tomorrow from a tombstone. But hey, don't listen to me, this wasn't meant to be no sad song. We've heard too much of that before. Right now I only wanna be here with you till the morning dew comes falling. I wanna take you to the island, trace your footprints in the sand, and in the evening when the sun goes down, we make love to the sound of the
the ocean. There is banners over by the markets, whitewashing slogans on the shipyard walls, witch doctors praying for a mighty showdown. No, we are, a holy flag is gonna fall. Up here we sacrifice our children to feed the worn-out dreams of yesterday, and teach them dying will lead us into glory. But hey, don't listen to me, this wasn't meant to be no sad song. We've heard too much of those before. Right now I only wanna be here with you till the morning dew is falling. I wanna take you to the island, trace your footprints in the sun, and in the evening when the sun goes down, we make love to the sound of the ocean. Now I know us plain folks don't see all the story, and I know this peace and love's just copping out. I guess these young boys dying in the ditches is just what being free is all about, and how this twisted wreckage down on Main Street will bring us all together in the end. And we'll go marching down the road to freedom. Freedom. But hey, don't listen to me, this wasn't meant to be no sad song. We've heard too much of that before. Right now I only wanna be here with you till the morning dew is calling. I wanna take you to the island and trace your footprints in the sun. And in the evening, when the sun goes down, we'll make love to the sound of the ocean. I wanna take you to the island and trace your footprints in the sun. And in the evening, when the sun goes down, we make love to the sound of the ocean. And in the evening, the sun goes down, we make love to the sound of the ocean.
Okay, so that was a bit of The Island by Paul Brady, who is from Derry, and it's a really, really poignant song, really great song about the what was going on, what goes on what was going on at the time, and what is, I suppose, still to a certain degree going on in the Lebanon at the moment, and how he was relating that then to the troubles in the north as well. So it was a very, very cool, very, very cool song, and I love playing it, and it's one of my mom's favourites, so it's a great one. My mum told me today that my aunt and uncle are coming to visit on Thursday in November, so I might have to miss a live. And I was like, no, I never missed one. You've never missed one, Rebecca? That's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. But sure, we'll have it. You don't have to miss it because we'll have it. You can watch back on YouTube or whatever as well. So we leave them up for a couple of weeks after, then take them down so it doesn't clog up the channel. But Corey, I was just the only one on. No, I'm not the only one. Kev was on earlier and he's finished up a little early, and I will be finishing up soon too as well. Long all day tomorrow. So fágame beite le ceann eile I go déire gur míle maith gach duine tháinig isteach I géisteacht is mór ein gomóra. I might I'll do two others. This is one I wanted to kind of do as well, and didn't get the chance. But I'll do two more actually, and then we'll be seeing you next week for a very special one. All of us will be in Kilkenny. It'll be on the 29th. It'll be a Friday. I'm very positive, but do keep an eye on our socials. Instagram, we're Shull Instagram on Instagram. We are Shullin on Facebook, Shullin on Twitter, Shullin Live on Twitch, and then Shullin then on YouTube. So it's all pretty simple. Do keep in touch with us. Let us know any requests you might have for next week. A lot of the Irish ones, I think there was some great requests there. I did a song called Molly in the Goach for the first time on the live. I might do that one next week as well. So yeah, thank you very much. I'll play this one now, and we'll come back to them again. This is our latest song that's out. It's called Súil. It will be on the new album that we're releasing soon.
Súil, súil, súil. Súil go socket agus súil go ciú. Súil go doras agus éile lom. Is go dead to a fúrnín slum. I wish I was on yonder hill. There I would sit and cry my fill, till all my tears would turn a mill. Scudí to a fúrnín slum. Súil, súil, súil arún. Súil go socket agus súil go ciún. Súil go doras agus éile lom. Is scudí to a fúrnín slum. Would sell my rock, I'd sell my reel, would sell my only spinning wheel to take away the sword of steel. Is scudí to a fúrnín slum. Súil, súil, súil arún. Súil go socket agus súil go ciún. Súil go doras agus éile lom. Is scudí to a fúrnín slum. Súil, súil, súil arún. Siúl go sucéad agus siúl go ciúin. Siúl go doras agus éile lom. Scuté tú fuair nín slán. Siúl, siúl, siúl arún. Siúl go sucéad agus siúl go ciúin. Siúl go doras agus éile lom. Scuté tú fuair nín slán. Déir an stad go misneach a bheitthead an tí seo go chocht ach uair sa síl ordaí an ton fi an na cóide an na spéide go lonrach agus pósin an stad agus an dóchas mar sin cuairde an tarú mara an tíb há go chocht Cred sa gladach gá nachhfuil sé a géimwe Cred sa bhart, cred sa tíochan, cred sa Dublin an Leish cred. Siúl, siúl, siúl arún. Siúl go sucéad agus siúl go ciúin. Siúl go doras agus éile lom. Scuté tú fuair nín slán.
So that was Siúl. That was Siúl Arún. Our latest song. That is going to be on our album coming up soon. We think we might have a name for the album as well, which is quite exciting. Oh, I'm after doing something wrong there. Sorry, excuse me. So we're very, very much looking forward to this album coming out. Went the wrong way with the tune, like a silly goose. I think I have time for one more. I also want to make a massive, massive thank you to everybody out there. I forgot to mention this. I meant to mention it. I saw it during the week. That Siúl Arún has now reached 200,000 views on YouTube, which is really crazy and something we're really, really proud of. And I want to say a massive thanks to all of the Thank Folk It's Thursday, Thank Folk It's Friday crew for helping with that. It's unreal. It just happened during the week. I think we were talking about it at the end of the last live, and then I think Rebecca messaged me to say that I hit it, you know. And I just want to say thanks so much, guys, for doing that. And the other thing I noticed as well, that Buy Me Time has reached 100,000 views. So a lot's after happening with that. So that's brilliant. It's really, really, really a lot. We really appreciate that. I suppose here's to the next 100,000. But yeah, thanks a million, guys, for everyone for going on watching all our stuff on YouTube and listening to our music on Spotify and the likes. We really, really, really appreciate it. It means a lot and it really helps us out. So gur míle maith go sin. Tá súil go mór leis an géad teachtaí. I'm very much looking forward to next week with the lads, and we will be able to have lots of chat and stuff, because next week is another week where we're meeting up and getting together for some studio sessions as well. So things are very much on track with the album, hopefully, and we should get it out next year, early next year. So we're very much looking forward to that. It's very exciting. And thanks to everyone for all your help. We would not be able to go into the studio if it wasn't for you and everything you've done for us over the last while. And even aside from that, like, even just the fact of having a bit of company on a Thursday night to play a few songs thing, and it kind of keeps you going as well, and it keeps Keeps on your toes as well, which is wonderful, you know. Like if I... So I really appreciate that. So this is the last song I'm going to play tonight, then I'm going to go in. So Gormila Magachta, and thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. I'll put up the tip jar one last time for anyone who feels like it. And I'll play this and then I'll see you all. See you all next week. Now.
Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company. And of all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. For all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. And if I had money enough to spend, and leisure time to sit a while, there is a fair maid in this town, and she surely has my heart beguiled. Her rosy cheeks, her ruby lips, I own she has my heart enthralled. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. And of all the comrades that e'er I had, they are sorry for my going away. And of all the sweethearts that e'er I had, they would wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and I'll softly call. Good night and joy be with you all. Good night and joy be with you all.
Good night and joy be with you all. Freshen agus feice me sib an chéad seachtainna le sib is fearr go mí maithagaí as gachard. Slán a bhaile.